Hello, grade 10 history. This is your intro video for unit 16, which is your culminating activity or your ISU. Okay, so if you open up your unit guide and you go into it, the whole unit is basically a wrap-up of the course. And as promised, you're going to be using your accumulated Pinterest assignments or Instagram, however you've been submitting them, and you're going to look at them. If in Pinterest, it's a lot easier to do because they're all together and you've got a board where they're all set up there together. In Instagram, what you're going to have to do is probably take all of the pictures and kind of put them together, or browse through your private messages with me to kind of look through the images all together, so you can kind of see them and kind of get a general sense of everything we've done in the course, everything we've studied in terms of Canadian history. Okay, once you look at all those images and you kind of let them sink in a little bit, you're essentially going to choose 3 words that you think kind of, how do you feel about these images? How do you feel about what you learned? What is it that kind of represents this course in 3 words? So if it was history, Canadian history, and you just thought, surprised that it was as cool as it actually ended up being, or amazed, or whatever it was, I want you to come up with those 3 words. And what we're going to do is we're going to write a 5-paragraph response. Now, we've done this twice. We did this once in Unit 6 with the Hitler and the appeasement unit. We also did it in Unit 14 when it came to technology. Okay, so we've done this before, so we've had lots of practice. This is going to be our 3rd one, and we're going to write a 5-paragraph essay that's got an intro, supporting 1, supporting 2, supporting 3, and a conclusion. And basically, you're going to take those 3 words, and they're going to be your 3 support paragraphs. So you're going to make a thesis that's an argument that you're going to use, and then you're going to make those 3 words that you came up with about the history course, and you're going to use them as your support paragraphs. For your support paragraphs, you're going to use 2 examples per paragraph to support those words. So support argument, paragraph number 1 is you thought the course was amazing. You're going to use 2 examples that you thought was amazing. If you thought it was an example of why we're such a good country that we are today, you're going to use 2 examples. If you thought multiculturalism stood out to you and that was something you kind of jumped out at you over the course of this history, you're going to use 2 examples to support that. Okay, so these are your 3 words. It was amazing. It was multicultural, and it was surprisingly interesting. Whatever it was, those 3 words that you used that describe the history course and all your Pinterest kind of pictures in together, you're going to use 2 examples for each of those that support why it was amazing, why it supported multiculturalism, why it was surprisingly interesting, whatever it was. Okay, so at the bottom of the 5-paragraph assignment, you're going to pick your favorite image from your pinned images, and you're just going to put it at the bottom. And then that's basically the assignment. Very short ISU, very easy to do. We've been accumulating all the data we need by doing those Pinterest assignments, so hopefully now you see why we were doing them. This is the rubric I'll use to mark it, and what I'll be using. Okay? If you have any questions, let me know.